Wait, after
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeated the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% on the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Wade, Harden out there with Mitchell, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the three spot. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Wade passes to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Garland against Harden. Inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
We play just over a minute here in the first. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Leonard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Mitchell. Count it.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Garland with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Again, Los Angeles.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Harden the pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by MP.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. Defense gets away with one.
It's to Collins. MP left side. Back to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third-best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Here's Harden. Following the basket by MP. Count it, good.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
To the middle. Here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the lead goes down. MP's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one's going to make it easy on the interior.
Mitchell wide open. That's good off the assist from Allen. 5 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Garland. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. MP with a screen on one. Garland no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Harden. And he just worked New York in that last game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by MP.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And we'll send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, Collins. James Harden missing on the three. That one good for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Harden with a screen on Beal. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference player of the year, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been to this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team is.
And the Clippers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. 5 to shoot. Beal dishes to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. 14 points for MP.
Great ball movement there.
Waves bring the D. Allen kicks to Harden. Shot to stop the run. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. And the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Clippers, Jones comes in for Beal, and it's done in for Garland. Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And the rejection by MP. Here's Merrill. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of shooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
The Rounders checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And MP with the basket on the assist from Dunn. And that's now 18 points for MP. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Bryant in the corner. The Cavaliers with another miss. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by Jones.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Well, Cleveland shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Merrill passes to Strus. Hits the 3-point bomb.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. And the basket by MP. MP's got 20.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside Bryant. And here's Strus. Here is Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Stolen away. Pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Catherine, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. 109 left to play in the first quarter. The Bulldogs count that one. He's got 22.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Schroeder passes to Bryant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's an example of the toughness that Thomas Bryant brings to the table. He will not go away.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And guys have done a great job beating their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Jones. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Struz. Jones, no look.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Bryant's shot is off. Clippers leading by 12. Mathurin finds Embiid. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Clippers lead by 12. And we'll get welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you can join us. And a couple of the large here for the Clippers guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
MP's checked in for Jackson. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen checked in for Thomas Bryant. Dean Wade comes in for Max Struz. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
Well, this is the thing about MPE. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
And it's a rendezvous. The Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected, endorsed, coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. He is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business. Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Wade. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers lead by 20. Leonard the pass to Mathurin. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Matherin's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it's why they were successful.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Elsie in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. She had an unbelievable amount of points, and she was distributing herself on the glass, piling up the rebounds. A reminder of the amazing things he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys,
all right, Allie, great stuff as always. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he's the driving force behind that victory. Each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Collins checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Garland. Then for the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Collins. Back to MP. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot here, and he comes up with the deuce. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Winner passes to Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
LA has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. MP against him. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
The Cavaliers shooting struggles apparent 37% from the field. Nurkic to Allen. Pass to Tyson. Back to Allen. Allen with the slam.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here's MP, defended by Allen. MP passes to B. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Well, Cleveland shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. With the market size, even if they're not the players franchise, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Leonard with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the wheel in their last game against Denver.
Yeah, that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And there's a deal on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Oh, may karir to eh.
6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Allen. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once
Tapos
again.
si Manila. Hindi ko alam.
So far, hasn't been good. But Clippers on top. Running away. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome everybody. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display. There's a lot of love. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get...
You can feel the excitement of Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K26. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very effective.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Wade out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Harden. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's
May iwan daw si Gabi. Kapaiwan.
with the jam.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
To the paint. MP inside. He's against Allen. MP looking around. And it's Beal in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Beal's got his third basket of the night.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
And that's a quick look at that slam from our AT&T connected cams. MP dishes to Garland. 20 feet out. And again, the Clippers good for two.
He's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Well, Cleveland shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Allen. Back to Harden. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
2 minutes gone in this quarter. Garland against Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's MD with the rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So Garland with the bucket.
Well, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Harden up top, guarded by Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. The Cavaliers can't hit. LA has gone 6 of 11 taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And that one's good. Leonard.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Wade outside. Pass to Harden. Will it go? And it's the Clippers with the rebound. MP's got 12 here already in the game. And you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland at the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard, Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's all been by Los Angeles. MP's got rebound number 13 with that basket. That drops and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. Harden against
Ginamit ko kanina.
Yan yung mga bagong uso nila. Nandun sa kwarto.
Kamatis.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead.
Basket good. MP's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Allen finds Mitchell. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup?
Pensate,
Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Outside Garland. Over Harden. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now Allie LaForce says something to us from the sideline.
Jared Allen makes the point of fist-bumping and connecting, not just with the teammates, but with staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all about it. I'm getting them ready for the game.
Meron na. Yes, excited ako eh.
Guys, back over to you.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And they pick up 2.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Allen outside. Back to Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. LA has gone 2 from long range into the quarter so far.
Ano?
Tinutoyo na siya.
That's just a great move by Beal. Little shake, little bake right there.
Cavaliers shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Allen outside. Off target with his three. Los Angeles has gone 6-11 when they take the three-point shot tonight. Fury is good. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
About talents, Beal stopping on his line.
Ayun na, susunod na.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Uy, chinelas ko yun, boy.
Leonard the bounce pass. Garland